Hello everyone, welcome to Module 2. In Module 2, we will cover 3 chapters, including Chapter 4, Implementing Omnichannel Strategies, Chapter 5, Cross-Channel Integration, and then you will complete the Exam 1 that covers Chapters 1 to 5, and then we will finish up Chapter 6, Omnichannel Supply Chain and Logistic Management. Before we start Chapter 4, I would like to bring to your attention that Chapter 4 is also a starting of the Part 2 Omnichannel Operations chapters in the textbook. So in the Part 2, we will use 5 chapters to talk about Omnichannel Operations. We split it to 3 chapters into Module 2, and then we will cover 2 chapters in the Module 3, because Chapter 7, Promotion in the Omnichannel Environment, is a big chapter. And then in Module 3, you are going to, end of the Module 3, you are going to deliver a draft business plan. So let's go ahead, start the Chapter 4, Implementing Omnichannel Strategies. So altogether in this chapter, we are going to talk about how omnichannel retailers build their omnichannel presence. So usually they are from 2 ends. One is from the traditional brick and mortar side, and then they gradually integrate online presence like a website, apps, social media accounts. And then there's also another approach which is applied to the D2C or online pure play retailers. They start with online business and then start to acquire the brick and mortar stores because their customers want to see them. And so we will start with the traditional brick and mortar store, entering how to build the online presence first. And for the learning objectives, in this chapter, we will first assess the basic and additional operational considerations for omnichannel retail website. And then we will talk about the different factors involved in implementing e-commerce and the brick and mortar channels. Then we will explain the process of choosing an appropriate digital platform for the omnichannel presences, and also identify the important considerations, how and when to use the web mobile site versus a mobile application. The last is how the business integrate the brick and mortar stores, websites, social accounts, mobile application, and even e-catalogs to provide omnichannel services. So let's start with how to get into and then build the online presence, for example, websites. So in this section, I want you to bring your perspective from a regular consumer and to a professional retailer and think about how a website is built, and then what are the principles to evaluate if a website is effective. And so building a website is much easier now than it was a decade ago. And in the following section, you will learn how to evaluate a website, the operations of omnichannel retailing, and how to develop websites. So the basic website operation features, to make it work, you need to consider 2 major functions. First is the selling logistics. The website needs to have a shopping cart, the shipping service, the payment service, and a point of sale system so that you can collect money, right? And then they also need to have marketing integrations such as search engine optimization, email marketing, social media integration, coupons, and then also multi-channel synchronicity. And so these are the basic things nowadays for omnichannel retailers to offer the omnichannel services. And then among the big platforms that a lot of websites are hosting their website on, including Shopify, Wix, and BigCommerce. So if you are thinking about building up your own websites or your startup companies, these are the good considerations for your hosting platform. And so usually these platforms also offers templates for you to use as well. And so it's an economic way to start a D2C business. And then after talking about the basic functions, then different platforms may offer some additional services, such as third-party apps for product sourcing, channel analysis, social sharing, etc. You will need to evaluate based on your company needs, and then to acquire and see which platform is more suitable for your business. And for example, Shopify offers light options, which allows the brands to sell their products on Facebook without leaving the Messenger app. So at the point when we are recording this video, this is still available. However, you know that a lot of new e-commerce techniques are evolving. I have a lot of experience in the past 10 years when I'm teaching this class. Sometimes when I was preparing the lecture, the functions were not existed by the time when we were lecture. Our student would say, hey, Instagram start to shop today, the shopping function today, or YouTube start to offer the online store now. And so please pay attention to the e-newsletter that I ask you to subscribe to, and then see what kind of platform may offer a better service to the omnichannel retailers. And then some host sites even can allow the retailer to promote the shoppable contents through the social media app like TikTok. So we are seeing more and more these kind of integrations as well. So keep an eye on those things. So as a retailer, I want you to be aware that you can develop the website in-house, or you can develop it through a third-party platforms. And so they all have their pros and cons. For example, when you build a website in-house, you have an in-house team to build your website. You have a lot more control over the design and functionality, but it is more expensive. If you use a third-party website or platform, they provide templates for you to develop your website, so it's cost-effective and quick to set up. But then usually retailer has less control over the design and functionality. Next is for the in-house website development. Usually established businesses may benefit more from having a website to match their brand. And then, but the third-party website building platforms is a great option for small or new business to start their business somewhere. So table 4.1 is the top website builder platforms and their corresponding features for your reference. You can see like the monthly fee, do they charge transaction fees, and what percentage. So do they have a free plans, and then how about the website and email and storage space, these kind of things, and the payment options as well. So I hope you will find this information to be helpful when you are doing your business plan. And so now if a company has decided to build up website first before you start a new business, you need to decide your website domain name. Especially for new business, this is very important. Online domain name is like a physical address for your website, right? And so domain name should be very easy to remember, concise, and then represent your brand. And so choosing a name that is not taken or similar to other brands is very important for staying clear of the trademark infringement. So there are several tools I would suggest you if you are helping or thinking about starting a new brand, new business. Then you need to think about your logo before you invest money into your domain name, right? And so Lean Domain Search is one website that you can just type in the domain name options. For example, I would be Sassy Bags, and then you may be able to see what are available website. For example, My Sassy Bags. This sassybag.com is already gone, and then you can put the different words behind it, before it, and then what are available for .com or .blog, this kind of web address. So these would be very useful tools for you to start your business. And then the next one I would suggest you to check is the USPTO, the U.S. Patent and Trademark search. So let's say I also want to do a sassy bag search, and then click on basics, and then it will let us to find out the results of the if these has been taken. And so as you can see here, the sassy bags hasn't been taken yet, so which give you a good idea that you can register this word mark with no problem. And then we will talk about more about the trademark applications. And so when you are searching here, that means someone applied for this word mark but then has not been paid the fees, annual fees, and so now the word mark has been canceled. The class here indicating the goods and services it was registered under, so they are using these word mark to on the beanies, belts, flip-flops, hats, these kind of categories. So that is the class 25. Okay. So these are the two useful tools I would suggest you to look into. Next, I would like to talk about the dimensions of building a website. When it comes to evaluating the dimension of a website, there are three. First is appearance, second is speed, the third is usability. So in the following slides, I'm going to talk about each dimensions and the principles, how to pay attention on these three dimensions. So first, appearance. So how to achieve a good appearance for a website, you need to look at do they have high quality visuals? Because high quality visuals or photos creates a trustworthy and professional statement to customers shop online. The second is website conventions, which means following typical layout of a website according to language. For example, English reads from left to right. So does that follow these traditions? And so consumer can easily navigate their way through. The third is consistency. Consistency means keeping the consistent color schemes, images, and the page layout and navigation are the same. They all are the same to improve the overall image of the brand. And we need to pay attention to the color scheme, the image and page layout need to be consistent across different tiers. Later, you are going to have an activity to analyze your favorite website, and then you're going to apply these principles to evaluate your favorite website. And then navigations need to be consistent between mobile and the desktop and laptop designs. So when it comes to consistency across devices, I want to introduce you two approaches to design websites. The first is called responsive design, aka adaptive design, that is a technique that automatically adjusts the web design based on the user's screen size. Okay, so you can see usually for the responsive design, they design the PC like a desktop or on a bigger screen first, and then adapt it to the smaller screen. And then this is also called the graceful degradation because it falls back an older browser, but still delivers essential content. It's cost efficient because you don't need to develop a second like a mobile site. But recently, including Google, prioritized more mobile-first design because according to study, most people now spend time access internet through their mobile phones, especially for shopping. And so mobile-first design is a strategy that builds a website for mobile device first before their desktop version. And they use the progressive enhancement approach to slowly evolve from a prototype style website design into larger contents you can see like this way to the larger contents desktop design. So mobile-first design allows retailers to reach more web users from the mobile side, from the mobile devices, where their ads in them because it also can integrating more phone features like camera, texting, and direct calling, this kind of function. And so I often be asked this question, how to choose the design style. I think you need to think about the user experience or UX. What is your the platform or device that your target customer will be accessing your website? Then that would be the design approach you would like to adopt. And then what kind of style can help your viewers or your target customer to navigate through your website more easily, convenient for them to search products, and then also pay easily. And so these are the principles when you consider which approach to design the website. Next, we are going to talk about usability. Usability is defined as the level of ease presented to a viewer upon visiting and interacting with a website. Usability is based on how well it effectively communicates information with the customer and how safe and easy the transaction process is. So to achieve a higher usability, you can utilize intuitive interface, effective visual hierarchies, customer segmentation, and then the checkout process. In the following slides, we are going to address each of these strategies. First, intuitive interface. So take a look of this example on the right hand side from Evelyn. This is an example of a good intuitive design because it has a very clear the header and the main message they want to deliver. The logo is in the top center. On the left hand side, they have the main navigations, spell out the main product categories that they have, and then the center is their main promotion slogan, and then the promotion informations, and then call to actions like shop now button is here in a very visible place. So these are the very common and effective homepage design, and then consumer can easily to spot what this brand is, and then to find out the main navigation or products they would like to search for. And call to actions can entice the viewers to continue their shopping journey and then lower the bounce rate. And then bounce rates refer to like a consumer leave the website after landed the first page on the website. Okay. Here is another example from Burberry. Burberry also use a clear page design, utilize like a left-right area to facilitate the browsing experience as well. And then the these kind of visual hierarchy can help customer to navigate the products category very quickly. And so they also have a consistent header area and footer area. Supporting image or a short video are also embedded into the website to help consumers find the information that they need. In the end, they need to have a call to action button, for example, buy or place the order, in the very obvious place in the page. The third approach is you can also use customer segments to design the usability, because you may have different customer categories that you want to carry out in your on your website. And so like this case, this is an example. Vans actually have the thumbnails on their website designed for men, women, kids from 5 to 10, 1 to 4, or even infant shoes. The skate group, they have the footwear, classic men's and women collections, their classic products, new arrival, shop by style, or they also offers custom design. So you can see the consumers, no matter what kind of segment they belong to, they can quickly find that segment they belong to, and then find the product they want very easily. The last but not least is the checkout process in terms of usability. According to a study, globally, e-commerce brands have lost $18 billion to abandoned carts each year. Okay, among the reasons why digital shoppers abandon their carts during the checkouts, including the cost of the delivery was higher than anticipated, they decided they don't want the products, or they just comparing price, or the item was out of stock. And so for these reasons, omni-shopper, so another study also found that 7 out of 10 people that spend time shop actually end up abandoning their carts. And then 18% will leave the website due to the checkout process being too complicated or too long. So for online retailers, implementing a smooth and easy transaction process can improve the sales and customer satisfaction, leading them to shop again from the retailer. So now comes to the third principle. We have talked about appearance, usability. Next, we are going to talk about speed. So online shopper loves fast loading websites so much so that a 1 second delay can cost Amazon over $1 billion in sales each year. So I don't know if you have the experience. You first log into a new website and then the website loading like these. And then probably no more than 5 seconds, you would decide you are going to leave the website, right? And so the more and more study shows that when this website speed was slow, it reduced the conversion rate and the bounce rates increase. So as I mentioned before, bounce rate is the number of people who visit the website and only viewed one page before they leave. So later in one of the activities, you can find out the benchmark for bounce rate for major retailers, and it's mostly around 40 to 60%. Okay, that's a regular and bounce rates a lot of big companies deal with. For the conversion rates, is also when the website is slower, conversion rates may be reduced. And conversion rate is calculated by the number of people who visited a website and then completed a desired goal, for example, making a transaction, sign up, emails, etc. So generally, in summary, the quicker the loading speed, the more likely a customer will complete their shopping task. And therefore, improving the page speed can increase your traffic, your SEO effort, and ranking and sales. And how to improve your website speed? There are several approaches to do it. First, you want to resize or compress your image and files to be fit with the screen that you are serving the content to. The second, you can also pre-test how well your website speed performs. Google offers a page speed insights. You can go to this web link and then just copy and paste your website domain name into the onto the blank there. Then they will test the page speed insights for you. Pingdong Tools is a free tool that the retailer to test their website speed in various geographic locations. If your brands intend to have overseas markets, you would like to pre-test how the most major cities in other countries, how your website speed performs in those markets. Okay, next we will be talking about the mobile applications. So first, we would like to distinguish what are the native mobile apps versus mobile websites. So the mobile site, native mobile apps are developed inside the App Store, and then that requires a separate software to design them, while the mobile websites are designed based on the mobile devices. So they have different advantages, and so for mobile apps, because it's a standalone software, so they usually have a better performance by itself. You can provide personalized experience inside the app. Also, it's better to leverage the device capability like a camera, touch, volumes, direct call, these kind of capabilities. And then one of the best mobile apps can offer that mobile site doesn't do is mobile app, once it's downloaded, it can be used offline. And so it can provide grateful services that require regular uses. And then, however, compared to the spending the money developing mobile apps, a mobile site is considered as more cost efficient because you base on the current content of your website, and then you just have a mobile site for it. And then it also gives you a broader audience reach because a lot of traffic can be direct to your mobile site through the search engine optimization and social media. And so this SEO and brand visibility will be higher from using the mobile site. And it's great for public communication and marketing endeavors as well. So these are the two major benefits. These are the benefits for mobile apps or mobile sites. And then the other thing is I want you, when it comes to the mobile apps, I want you to be aware of the notifications. So recall your personal experience. Apps and the websites send you notification, right? There are two types of notification. The first is called in-app notification, which is the notification that's sent to you when your app is open. So this approach is considered less privacy invasive. And then there's a push notification, which is sent or push the user an alert whenever whether the app is open or not. And then because consumers may feel like this push notification is annoying and they interrupt their daily schedule or distract them. And so push notifications is considered more invasive compared to the in-app notification. And then on these slides, I'm going to provide you some examples of how the omnichannel fashion retailers use mobile app. So SOS is a British global fashion retailer. They have implemented the augmented reality AR on their mobile apps. So shoppers will be able to see an AR video augmented their real shopper environments, and that's called virtual catwalk. Nike also, during the pandemic, their mobile app will allow the customer to scan a product, check the availability in store, check out on the app, and then also they will be able to reserve product to try on in stores. And the Sephora, their apps can recommend the products, beauty tips, and offers coupon to customers. It also have a loyalty program where you can redeem points and earn samples through their loyalty program. So now we finished the mobile apps. Then next we will talk about the social presence. And so including different social media platforms and the selling products. Common ones. And so Facebook, their mother company now has been renamed to Meta. So they have a Facebook Shop, Facebook Live for live streaming selling, Facebook groups that allow customers to join a community for product or services, and Facebook page insights give retailer the valuable insights to see how their content engagements with their followers. Meta also offers a business suite that allows the retailer to manage all their business activities on Facebook, Messenger, Instagram from one place to the other. From week 2, you have been working on the Meta certificate. So you have learned the most up-to-date practices that you can do with the Meta platforms. And then Instagram is also very, very popular among the US, Gen Z, and millennials. Instagram offers a shop function, checkout, post reels, highlights, and stories that omnichannel retailers can use to engage and sell on the Instagram. Influencer marketing is also very big nowadays, and then we will talk about more details in the chapter 7, promotions in the omnichannel environment. The next big platform now is TikTok. TikToks become very popular based on their user-generated content, especially short forms. And so the beauty influencers and content creators shares their personal recommendations of the products. And then according to study, their videos can lead to a better brand recall. I don't think I need to emphasize on how effective that TikTok has on young generations like your class. But TikTok and Shopify have partnered to bring shopping capability to the app starting in 2023. And so case study in the end of this chapter discuss the immersion of the TikTok, their young audience, and the fashion brand, how to use TikTok, this new platform, to engage their customer. Next, I want to talk about Pinterest. So I know a lot of you may think Pinterest is like your mom, your have boards on there. But Pinterest is a very special social account because its platform characteristics. A lot of people, when they are planning doing a bigger tickets purchase or planning for their life events, they like to use Pinterest for the planning. Buying a house, planning for their weddings, engagements, holiday gift ideas. People use Pinterest to accumulate these ideas. And so Pinterest offers analytics and promoted pins, and which give businesses access to data, and that can help their business to grow. And so you can use keywords in the description, pins, profile names, and boards that lead to more engagements with the post. And adding links and the products to pins can lead the viewers to another website or location so that you will be able to direct the traffic from Pinterest or to Pinterest. So now we have covered all the digital presence. Next, we would like to talk about the physical presence, including the brick-and-mortar stores and kiosks. So from here, we are talking about the other approach, how the online pure play retailers like D2C brands can utilize a brick-and-mortar store to offer the more in-person and brand experience. So on the right hand side, you can see this is a comparison between the traditional retailer versus direct-to-consumer retailer. Starts from the manufacturer. Direct-to-consumer retailers skip the wholesale. They may use the advertising and websites to sell their product and directly ship the product to consumer. So they skip 2 steps compared to the traditional retailing. However, after they become more and more popular, they actually have more customers wanting to see them in person. To react to these calls, more and more direct-to-consumer brands such as Soup Supplies, Everland, and John Elliott all set up their physical stores. And then, so in the textbook, we provide more examples. So feel free to look up them. And then here on the website, we also embedded the hyperlink, direct you to their website to find out their store location. So when it comes to the pick a brick-and-mortar store locations, and first of all, online brands need to consider their consumer demands. So they need to find out how to reach out to their target customer, right? And so Warby Parker is an online eyeglasses company, and then they have so many customers to tell them like we really need to come into the store and try out the friends. So they react to those calls. Amazon, even it starts become very big online, they also acquired the Whole Foods to be their physical stores presence. They can showcase their products and then get immediate access to the community that they want to sell to. So they also now Amazon also offers Amazon Go, Amazon Fresh, and then Amazon Style. So in addition to consider the location and consumer demands, cost is another big considerations. So cost of opening a physical retail store, including like how about the rent of the building, your inventory management, and employee, utilities, insurance, and marketing and advertising cost, right? And so these all are the factors considered to be considered for opening up a physical retail store. And therefore, there are more and more retailers will open up their pop-up stores or pop-up events first, and then to test the water on the certain markets. And then once they feel like this market or geographic area can provide them enough traffic and sales, then they will set up a permanent location. So another ways for the omnichannel retailer to use their physical stores is not just a selling place, but they will use them as a showroom and warehouse. So this is a new concept, starting especially more popular after pandemic. Then like Nordstrom and Macy's, now they during the pandemic, they open more smaller stores, like Nordstrom offers the Nordstrom local. And then these are stores to offer tailored gift wrapping and pickup services for to offer the cross-channel services to their customer. And so this is an important trend for omnichannel retailer to recognize. And then this way, because the smaller store, it saves the rents and then may attract more customers as well. In the physical store, there's also digital kiosk in store that can help to offer and deliver the omnichannel customer service. Digital kiosk serves as a self-service checkouts, and then also they have our option to order the products online for delivery. And these can consider as an endless aisle concept. And then, for example, Sephora has introduced a digital kiosk in their stores that allows customers to try on makeups virtually using their AR tools. And then customer can see how different products and shades looks on them if they don't want to physically apply the products onto their face or their lips. The augmented reality will do the trick. Okay, so now I finished all the slides for chapter 4. In the end of the chapter, we have 2 case studies. One is Italian direct-to-consumer brand, and the second is TikTok's case study. I really want you to read this case study and then tell us what you think. So in summary, we have covered the basic and additional operational considerations for omnichannel retail website, the factors involved in implementing the e-commerce and brick-and-mortar channels, the process of choosing an appropriate digital platform, including websites, mobile apps versus mobile application, and then also last is how a business can integrate the brick-and-mortar store, website, social accounts, and mobile application to provide omni-channel service. So for the discussion board 4, what are your favorite social media platforms for shopping? Why is it important for omnichannel retailers to have a presence on the social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok? If you have other social media platform you'd like to shop with, please make a post and then reply to 2 others. Thank you. I hope you enjoy Chapter 4.